Happy fall. Today is officially the first day of autumn and I'm so happy. I have my favorite fall mug to celebrate. It has been so hot recently in Indiana until today. It has been raining all day. The temperature has dropped like 10 degrees. It feels like fall outside finally, which is perfect for the first actual day of fall. I love this season. It's probably my favorite. It didn't used to be, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've grown to appreciate fall so much more. It no longer only means to me that like winter is coming and I should be scared, but that it's okay to slow down a little bit, to embrace the slower, the cozier rhythms, and just to embrace the change of season rather than to be afraid of them. And that's something that I really want to work on this fall is just changing seasons gracefully and naturally and leaning into the built-in rhythms of the season. So the days start to get shorter. I want to continue to rise with the sun and start to wind down when the sun sets and eat warmer foods and go to like pumpkin patches and apple orchards and eat seasonal foods. And I will probably do a little bit of fall baking. And with this being our first season of fall in our new home, I'm excited just to make it as cozy as possible and to really reflect like the heart of the season. One thing I love about fall is that it will always feel like back to school. Like I'm fully 23 years old. I'm not in school anymore, but it feels like back to school. I want to go back to school shopping so bad. I want to switch things out in my wardrobe and have new routines and habits and just get back into a good schedule. The main way I'm gonna lean into fall is to kind of revamp my routines and my structures, starting with my morning routine. I love the idea of a morning routine. I would love to be a morning person, but that just does not come super naturally to me. It's way more natural for me to stay up late than it is for me to wake up early, but that's something that I want to change. I want to be able to wake up early naturally and have like a solid rhythm in the mornings that I love that makes me excited to get out of bed. I'm excited to revamp my workout routine, my morning routine, and get back into meal prepping. It's been probably a month or two since I've done a good meal prep and been in that rhythm of prepping food for the whole week at the start of the week. What is better than the change of a season on a Monday? Like, Monday is already a built-in fresh start, and then you get the added start of the first legal day of autumn. So I love a Monday. I love a fresh start. I love that the seasons change naturally, so I'm excited to really lean into that. Another thing I'm trying to work on this fall is lowering my caffeine consumption. I'm currently drinking peppermint tea. I'm trying to not overdo it on the caffeine, just to look out for my overall health and my mental health too. I get really anxious when I drink too much caffeine, and that used to never stop me from drinking too much, but it's just gotten to the point where it's not very fun. Like the joy I get from making my third coffee is not big enough to feel anxious until I wake up the next morning. I love fall fashion. It's like my favorite season to dress in, with the denim and the layers and the sweat sets and flannels and sweaters and jackets. I'm just so excited. I love that. I feel like my wardrobe really gets to shine in the fall. Like those are the clothes that I love the most, that I invest in the most, are the ones that I can wear in the fall and winter. So I'm excited to be able to bring out my best clothes and just to feel most like myself. I don't know if you guys resonate with a certain season, but this is the season where I feel the most like myself. Like the weather, the clothes, the food, the activities just feel so like at home to me. I love all of the seasons for different reasons, but this one just feels like me. For some baking, I found a recipe on Pinterest this morning for pumpkin oatmeal chocolate chip bars. They seem to be like high protein, healthier, and would be good for like breakfast or a quality snack. So I'm gonna whip some of those up right now. I have all the ingredients out. I'm going to double the recipe, but I'll include the recipe in the description of the video if you want to make this with me. It looks like it's gonna be really easy and really good. I started out by making homemade oat flour, which I've never done before. Apparently all you do is just blend up oats. So I just put them in my food processor and blended it for maybe like 20 seconds and it created this like super fine flour like consistency. So made homemade oat flour and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, popping this in the microwave for a minute. Not take much to melt a cup of coconut oil. One major hack for cooking and baking, if you're following a recipe, is to get all the ingredients and all of the like measuring tools out at the start. I'll show you what I've done. I literally just set out all the ingredients that I need and then all of the measuring tools that I need so that I can just grab them. It makes throwing the recipe together actually so much easier. Coconut oil, 4 large eggs because I'm doubling the recipe. The recipe only calls for 2, but I'm doing 4, which is always a good sign for a high protein snack. Two-thirds cup of maple syrup. Maple syrup is another thing that I always make sure we're stocked on. Like I just ran out of some, but it's a good thing that I bought more. Preemptively knowing that we would probably run out and need more all at the same time. And 2/3 cup. I need 2/4 cup of coconut sugar. A little bit healthier, and you can typically buy like good organic coconut sugar at the store. So a lot of recipes I make that call for sugar, I use coconut sugar instead. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix these together. Probably should have used an actual whisk instead of a spatula, but I just love cleaning a spatula so much more than I love cleaning a whisk. It's so much easier, so I try to avoid whisking at all costs. Now for the oats. Like I said, I made my own oat flour, which was super easy to make. So it literally is like the consistency of flour. It's gorgeous. I am gonna need 1 1/3 cup of oat flour. Of rolled oats. Once again, eyeballing half. I do a lot of eyeballing when I'm baking and cooking. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of pumpkin pie spice. And the best part is always the chocolate chips. I don't measure chocolate chips, once again, I just eyeball. And we like a lot of them. You're gonna wanna see this. Look how beautiful that is. I slept literally so hard last night. Ever since quitting my job, I've been sleeping like 8 or 9 hours a night and hardly waking up. I am not feeling very well today, so I'm gonna take it easy. I am gonna go into the office for at least a few hours and get some solid work done. And then I'll probably come home and put sweatpants on and finish my day from home. But this is what I'm wearing today. Trying to keep it very simple and cozy. Not wearing shoes, I don't know why I did that. When I'm not feeling well and I still have to go to work, I try to wear an outfit that makes me feel like I'm wearing sweats, but I'm not. So dress pants, chunky sweater. It's about as comfy as you can get. Good morning. I'm so tired. My sleep score last night was only 80, which is weird because I was in bed for almost 9 hours, but I slept for less than 8 hours. It took me 35 minutes to fall asleep, so, and then I woke up a lot last night, but here we are. It is another beautiful day. I do love, as much as I hate waking up, I love the mornings. I love a new start to the day. I love morning time. I love watching the sunrise. I love my morning routine. And ice rolling is one of the only things that like gets me out of bed with excitement because it feels so good. And it just depuffs your face. Ice rolling. I have my coffee with collagen and half and half. I have a pretty simple skincare routine in the mornings. Normally I just use vitamin C serum on my face, and then normally I use jojoba oil to like gua sha, do lymphatic drainage with, but I'm out of jojoba oil right now, so I'm just gonna make do with vitamin C oil. And then I use this snail mucin. Just keeps my skin super hydrated. And I go in with my Jade Gua Sha. Good morning. The cutest boy. And then I always lock in moisture with this Everything Balm. You mind? There's a little tail right there. Nothing's better than a day when you get to just like drive around, no concrete plans. It's a beautiful sunny day. I just got a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. Peanut butter paradise, gorgeous, love her. I was craving like something kind of sweet, a fun drink, and I was also hungry but didn't need a whole meal. So naturally, a good smoothie is the answer. So good. I would love to recreate this at home. I've just had a great time. I worked out with my friend Jacqueline this morning. We had a solid upper body workout and then sat in the sauna for like 30 minutes, which was just gorgeous. Then I took an everything shower, blew out my hair, got ready a little bit. It's just been a really good day. I'm about to run to Old Navy. I hear their fall section is just like top notch. So gonna go look around and see if there's anything that is speaking to me there. I feel like I'm having a really good hair day, and not to sound conceited, but I have had just like the craziest hair journey the last like 5 years. Long story short, I had long, beautiful, healthy hair in high school, coming out of like senior year, and then I went to college and I was like, I'm gonna get balayage and I want to go like lighter. I want to go blonde because I just joined a sorority. I was in college. I was on TikTok and I was just like, I have got to be blonde. And I kid you not, my hair was ruined from that point forward. I will just find a picture and show you. Okay. Let's see if you can see this. This was my hair naturally before I dyed it. Just like long, beautiful, so healthy. I had just gotten like highlights and I really, okay. Look, can you see it? How absolutely blonde that was. Like, it was a pretty color, but just not for me. And then I went on this like long period of like hair falling out because I wasn't eating the best and I was really stressed and sad, like first year of college. And then I tried to dye my hair darker and it just got so thin and brittle and just like so much hair loss, and I was devastated. Like, it's actually heartbreaking to look back at those pictures and remember how like hideous I felt because I loved my hair and I felt like it was ruined. So it's been a long work in progress. My hair doesn't grow super fast, but I feel like it's grown a lot in the last couple months specifically, and it's just so much healthier. It's much closer to like my natural color. I still have some blonde down at the bottom, but like very subtle. And so I haven't bleached my hair in over a year since before our wedding. So it's been almost a year and a half, maybe like 15, 16 months. And this is just like natural hair color, natural growth. I take vitamins. I take hair and energy vitamins from JS Health, and then I use Prose as my like shampoo and conditioner, which is like tailored to my personal hair needs, and I just love it a lot. So this is your sign. If you're a brunette girly, do not bleach your hair because it will not be the same until it grows completely out, especially if your hair is like fine and naturally like really thin and brittle. Like, I have naturally curly hair, and so I'm very careful with the amount of heat I put on it. I don't remember the last time I've used like a curling iron. I will let my hair dry like 80% of the way, and then I just blow it out with a round brush, and this is it. Like, no other heat. Like, this is just a blowout, and then I let it like dry while it's all coiled up like this, and then when it's all cool and dry, then I shake it out. So low heat, no bleach, good products, eating good whole foods has completely changed my hair game. So on a day like today, I'm feeling sentimental and really grateful for how far she's come. No! There's a hole in my cup! Frick! I don't have a napkin. Okay, cup secured. I'm devastated. I recently, well, not recently, maybe like a few months ago, switched to a car that has cloth seats and not leather seats, and I'm still adjusting to the fact that cloth seats can stain. My seat has so many stains, like coffee and food, and now peanut butter paradise all over in my cup holder. Okay, not a big deal. This is just a paper cut moment, not a big deal. Just literally got it everywhere, all over my car. Okay, you know what, it's still a good day. It's still gonna be a great day. I'm gonna have a great errand running moment here shortly. Just need to clean up all of my sticky peanut butter mess. Okay, that was chaotic, but we're good now and I'm feeling better. It is time to go to Old Navy. It is my husband's lucky day because our Old Navy is closed for renovations. Literally, I'm devastated, but practicing self-control, and I'm not gonna drive 20 minutes to the next Old Navy. I'm just gonna carry on with my day. Yeah. Nick is gonna be really happy about that. Now I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get stuff for dinner tonight because we're having some friends over, and then maybe I'll like stop in at a thrift store or something just for fun. But absolutely
absolutely devastating.
That's gonna sum up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you felt cozy and warm inside and that you've had just the best start to your fall. I will see you guys in our next video.